All right. Welcome to Sideboard MTG. My name's Eric. Tonight we're doing another Dev's deck. He's brought us Black-White Vampires, or Orzhov Vampires for some of you that like to use the house names, you Ravnica fans. Anyway, we've got Black-White Vampires here. Looks to be an extremely aggro deck, so I'm excited. I definitely need to practice combat math, apparently. So, as always, if you like the show, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and let's take a look at the deck here. Wait, that's not it. That's red white approach or red white aggro. Another really good deck. The deck I was going to play for you guys tonight, and we're going to be playing that probably either in a late night show later tonight, or we'll be playing. We'll be playing this either in a late night show tonight or tomorrow at some point. But I'm 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 starting to become a fan of Path to Metal here, guys. Like, I just really like this card. So yeah, pretty cool. And the deck's pretty powerful. So we'll be playing that either late tonight or tomorrow. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you'll know when I go live. But other than that, it'll always have the replay there, so you're sure to be able to see that later. Okay, so we got Courtney Llama. What's up, Llama? I'm Large, Justin Clay, and who else we got here? Crewfix, Philip, and Monkey. Welcome. Well, guys, we're gonna get into some magic here. Dev has already done the deck tech, and it looks like the card in the top right-hand corner is not going to take you to Dev. It's going to take you to one of my other decks. But there is a link in the description box below. I know that for sure. So if you want to actually see the true deck tech where he breaks everything down, you can go over there and check that out. Dev makes all of these decks over on Strictly Better Magic. Now, it is a black-white deck, so we're running 4 of the Concealed Courtyards and just one of the Forsaken Sanctuaries. Everything else is basics except for the 4 Shefet Dunes and Unclaimed Territory. As we have 25 creatures, they're all vampires, so the Unclaimed Territory is basically a dual land, except for when we're trying to cast something like Fatal Push or one of the main board Ixalan's Bindings. We got some really cool spells here. I actually wish there would have been like 3 or 4 copies of this Radiant Destiny in the deck, but Dev's got 2 in his deck. I think the card's phenomenal. I really do. I want to run some version of this with Oketra's Monument. Probably just lightly splashed black. Might not have all of this double black as much as this is some really cool spice. I think I would like to try some Oketra's Monument go wide strategy with Radiant Destiny. I know you would have to call vampires for 1, but you would also just be getting that extra bonus. So it looks like there would be a lot of fun there. Who knows? You could have 1 on vampires and 1 on warriors, or is it soldiers off of Oketra's? Either. Oh, the banner. Oh, yeah, the banner would be nice. You know what? Forget the banner. Let's just play Immortal Sun. You guys see that the other night? Man, that Immortal Sun just destroyed us. Just drawing 2 cards per turn. It didn't matter. Anyway, we've got Martyr of Dusk here. A little cheap creature replaces itself. Sky Marcher Aspirant. Man, this one's cool. I'm glad that white got another really good creature. Yeah, like that Immortal Sun, man. I'm gonna remember that. That's gonna make me want to play it too. So I'm looking into some green white cats, guys. No lie. Anyway, the Sky Marcher Aspirant, as soon as we get that 10th permanent, this bad boy pops up in the air, learns how to fly, and starts getting over for 2. Early game, though, it allows us to really push some pressure, and I like that. Legion's Landing, even though it's a 3 of, definitely someone said it earlier, it looks like Legion's Landing is the backbone to this deck, to the strategy here. That may be if you're trying to go wide or trying to do the Sanctum Seeker, but Sanctum Seeker is one of the big finishers here, and we can pull a lot of damage, especially if we can get in early, you know, before they get to build up, throw down that Sanctum Seeker, and if we need to go, you know, find a particular vampire, we can with our Forerunner. I'm not really fond of this Forerunner, as it's not, you know, the one that I thought was just absolutely amazing, but it's pretty good. And I don't know if it would be better than just having more Modern Fame, but if you have it, you can just go get Modern Fame. Let's see what's going on in chat. It seems he's doing a bit more mid-rangey deck than you did. It looks like it, Crewfix. I seen your deck on the Reddit. By the way, good intro for the Reddit here. If you guys are subscribers to the channel, there is a link in the description box below where you can post your decks in the community Reddit. The community votes on them. You can vote on decks, and you can vote up or down. I mean, it's Reddit. That's how it works. Comment on decks. Help people with their decks. Post your decks. Get some help on decks. Definitely about 60 active people over there right now. So if you want to get in on that, like, and get some help with your decks, especially since we're in this Brewers meta here, that's a good thing for you to do, and you could possibly get your deck played here online. All right, so the big finishers here being Twilight Prophet. I mean, I like this card. Just giving you that little bit of extra reach, you know, at the beginning of your upkeep. Hey, look what I've got. But the few times I did play it, because I was deck testing a little bit earlier, the few times I did play, I kept drawing lands, and it reminded me of Sorin. You remember when you used to, you know, play the big Sorin? You'd flip up the land, and it would have like you'd flip up land, you'd be like, no damage, you know. And anyway, it just felt like Sorin. So I think this is a really fun card to play with, and I like that interaction. And it's like, what am I going to get you for? And it's a positive thing, instead of most of the time you see this interaction flip to the other direction where you're taking the damage, but here you're actually gaining the life and they're losing life. So it's really, really cool. All right, in the sideboard, Dev's got a lot of action for us here. I was most happy to see this Elendra, the Dusk Rose. Elendra the Dusk Rose here, it looks like there might be some decks that we could build just around her that would allow us to kind of do some janky stuff. So I think when I build my vampire deck, I think I'm actually going to see if I can build around Elendra. Whether we go competitive or not, I think I'm going to go for jank and see just how good we can make this. And it works really good with the Sanctum Seekers, so I'm going to give that a try, I think, with my vampire build. I just really like the idea of it, and I've got I'm just going to say modules look like a good way to put a lot of counters on this creature really, really fast, and it fits in our Abzan modules deck. Just saying. Anyway, I think that would be a really cool interaction. Otherwise, we've got some Duress, we've got Fatal Push, Dusk Legion Zealot in the sideboard. Dev, in the sideboard? Yeah, okay, I get it. Against control, I mean, it's not a really aggro body, and you just want to be playing, you know, better stuff. So against control, though, you get to take out a bunch of counter or kill spells and such, and you bring this in, and that's pretty good. And then you've got other ways to draw cards here in the Champion of Dusk. And then what's off the screen, I don't think you guys can see it here, a couple copies of Dusk Dawn. We get back pretty much everything in our deck, whereas he will only get back, I mean, we even get back Twilight Prophet, you know, so that's pretty cool. Only thing we don't really get back is our Sanctum Seeker, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, that is the deck. We're going to jump into some games. If you like you know what? We'll just jump into some games. Wizard ticket? I don't have a wizard ticket. I want a wizard ticket. How do you get a wizard ticket? What's up, William? Well, that's the thing, William. I run all of Dev's decks. As long as I can actually get the cards. We had a little problem with Kamina, and I actually sold my Kamina today for 21 tickets. I was like, yeah, I'll get rid of that. That draft paid for itself. So I was like, yeah, I'll get rid of that Kamina. Hey, that's a lot of games we get to play. 21 tickets. A lot of games we get to play for just a draft that kind of went horrible, and then Wizards paid us back. Like, that was pretty cool. Like, the night that all the drafts came out and everything, and everyone was playing, and the leagues went down, Wizards let you keep the cards, and you got reimbursed. That's pretty good. Oh, wow. All right, so Sky Marcher Aspirant, Adanto's Vanguard, turn 3 Legions Landing, and maybe tap land. I don't know. I mean, it looks good. I'll keep. Kind of want to get that Legions Landing down early, but I'm good with getting down the Sky Marcher or Aspirant early too. So yeah, definitely keeping this. So did I make profit with Kamina? Well, I pulled Kamina in a draft. So, yeah, definitely made profit with Kamina. It paid for the draft and would technically pay for a couple more, another one. So, yeah, along with, you know, like the Chupacabra and stuff like that, I pulled out of that draft. Like, I just hate pulled that that Kamina out of a draft. I was like, yeah, I'm taking that. Anyway, I'm gonna just play this. I know some people are like, I hate when people just pull for money, but man, when people are paying ridiculous prices online, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm ruthless. If it means I can get a couple tickets so that we can run some better games and not just stay in the lobbies, yeah, I'll do it. I would hate to just like get into a draft. I mean, I still play the draft. I'm forced to take or keep what I take, but all right, wow. So that gave us a 3-drop. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down the Adanto's Vanguard. My favorite vampire. This is my favorite vampire, white vampire out of Ixalan. I know there are a lot of really good ones and some that could arguably be more powerful, but I love the interaction. I love how you can just pull spells out of their hand with this Adanto's Vanguard. All right, well, we will pass the turn here. Come on, Nightbot. Maybe I should just get rid of Nightbot. Ooh. Exiled. It could be the mirror. Oh my. What does he have? Okay. It is. I'm definitely thinking it's the mirror here. So, do we just crash into one another? Definitely think I just need to go for... Oh, wrong. Well, either way, I would have had to pay 1 for the white, so it doesn't matter. Alright. That's fine. So, how do we get through? Do we start pushing, even though it would be, like, negative gain? Or do we need to, like, do this lord out thing? Like, who's got the most lords and that sort of thing. Next turn, I can swing and flip it. So, I mean, that's a thing. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. All right. It can't leave now. He got a lieutenant. Oh no. Lieutenant Dan. Oh man. All right. So I don't think we can like pressure with this unless we're removing an actual card. Well, that's pretty good. We get in for 4 here. Yeah, I think we get in for 4. Just depends on if he plays something else or not. I'm going to take the 2. Would love... it's not going to do it. Alright, so we'll play the tap land. And, I'm going to attack with everything. And... oh wow, so we're going to get in for a little bit more than that. Does he gobble up this? I think so. Alright, so he'll take a little bit of damage. We can make a vampire, or we can make a vampire. I guess if I would have played the other, we would have been able to do both. Alright. What? Yes, tribal is prioritized for this Sunday. Like, I wanted to see the community's ideas on... I was going to run 1 deck of each tribe this Sunday. So I was going to go through and find the favorite, like the most upvoted deck for each of the 4 Ixalan tribes. I know a lot of you guys got really funny and were like, look, Servo Tribal. And, you know, a lot of other interesting decks. So I thought that was pretty cool. But we are going to go for the other style, the rivals of Ixalan tribes. But yeah, I'm gonna play 4 this weekend. Ooh, how much does this help us? A little bit. A little bit. All right, so we take 4 to do this. He takes 3. 4, 5. No, he'll eat that. So he can only swing with this. Yeah, okay. I think we just swing with these 2. We should have a sin, but the problem is we don't have anything that has a sin. Oh wow, he just took it. Okay. All right. Well. Oh no! Not another lieutenant. Wow. Getting frisky. Alright, he's flipping. Okay, so he's going to flip his... We're going to go ahead and make a vampire. No point in waiting. He only has 1 white open. If he had a black open, it would definitely... Well, we're got to do it at the end of this stack anyway. Whoops, double lorded. Yeah. He definitely double lorded on us. Okay, so... we go to... blocks. I mean, yeah, we're going to take a bunch here. Let's see, we're going to take 10, gain 4, take 6. Okay. I wanted to get rid of the Lord. Like it's a Lord off. At least now we favorably trade with other stuff. So I that feels good. How do we do this? I think I can get in. I think we get in here and here. We can't make another dude this turn, but we can do a couple extra points of damage with this. The Sanctum Seeker may help us pull out, but we do have to stay aggressive. Like, there was some argument to just really getting aggressive there. Oh, he's going to block for the... Okay, I like that. Yeah. Okay, so that gives us another life linker, which is really good. And it gave us another blocker, so it's kind of like we couldn't make our Adanto this turn, but now we can. We kind of got it anyway there. Okay, so... I'll double block. I mean, if he's going to Fatal Push the Sanctum Seeker, then it's going to happen, but at least we'll get rid of the Myron Fane. That thing's a problem. So, yeah, I'm definitely okay with that exchange. I mean, I get it that we're on this Adanto off here. Yeah, that's kind of what we expected. Alright. And he's got another Modern Fane. Legendary. Legendary Modern Fane. Well... that is pretty good for us. I'm gonna do this. I know it may be too early, right? I mean, if we just swing in. Alright, we'll keep the untapped one. I definitely know that they have lifelink. Alright, well, that trade is going to happen. Alright, well, Lord for Lord. What up, Lonnie? I mean, it was a very risky exchange, but we definitely, like, this feels better here. Us at 17, him at 7. This says, okay, so it'll work when it attacks by itself. And now he gets a Sanctum Seeker. All right, well, okay. He's stacking triggers. A land. Oh no. Like, even swinging here is just bad because we're not big enough to block. So, like, he may be able to turn the tide here with a Sanctum Seeker. That's a big body. Ooh, a champion. Draw. How many cards? He's at 2? He's going to gain a bunch of life here, though. This is a really powerful interaction. Nice. Okay. Well, I'm forced to just take 3 here. This 4/4 body doesn't help us. Oh, wait. Oh, man, I was supposed to make a vampire. So I'm 1 token short of what we would have been at. We would have had an additional blocker. Yeah, I'll pay it. I think he could have just, like, turned everything sideways and killed me. What's up, Rich? Hey, Dev. I'm not Dev. I am not Dev. That is Dev from SBMTG. I am Eric, and you can donate in chat. You can donate on Sideboard MTG's Patreon. Like, if you want to join the Patreon, if you want to become a patron, you can do that. However you would like to do it, you can do that. But Dev is strictly better Magic. He makes the decks. I'm actually one of his patrons, and I asked him a while back if I could. Oh wow. If I could run his decks, and he said go for it. And I've been doing it for about 3 months now, so absolutely, if you would like to do that, you can. Look at the triggers. We're dead on the stack. Nice, nice, nice. Always yield and gain. Awesome. Cool, opponent, cool. At least we're getting to see the deck, you know. What do we do against... I guess Fatal Push is great here, right? Duress is horrible. We could play some shenanigans. Like, just do a whole bunch of trades. Champion of Dusk, yep. If we're going to get into this body thing. I'm going to drop the Forerunners. Wow. Man, these big bodies are great in this matchup. But this matchup's also a lot about being really fast. So I'm actually think I'm going to take out the Twilight Prophet because I don't think he has that much removal. And maybe one Sanctum Seeker. And we're going to try our best to be as aggro as possible here. Right, it is. Seeker's awesome, and it's one of the reasons we want to play this deck. So we got an Aspirant, we got an Danto, and then we got some answers here. So I'm gonna keep. So we'll just play this and pass. Lonnie asked a moment ago, I just now seen it. Do I prefer streaming on YouTube or Twitch? I prefer YouTube. I actually like the YouTube crowd. I like that the stream is instantly recorded. I don't have to worry about posting it, so you guys can just go back and see it. However, you don't actually get to edit it. Whatever's live, that's there. That's public video now. We're gonna get into combat here. No. Fine, opponent. Fine. We definitely want to hit like a lord or something with this, like something very important. That seems good. I'm probably just going to fatal push that though. Yeah, let's just push. Yeah, we'll just push it. And then we'll go to combat. Not the most aggressive hand. I wanted to stay aggro and then kept a hand that went completely against my plan, so blue-white, blue, green-white approach. Really? Like, did you win, Rich, or what? Alright, so he's taking life. That's the cool part about all these vampires. There are so many good vampires that you can't really run them all in the same deck. So there's going to be all of these different little strategies to vampires. I think we just play this and pass, or play this and swing. I mean, swinging seems bad too, though, right? I think I'm definitely going to try to keep. Some people don't like the word stupid, but as long as you're not saying it to someone, I'm usually okay. Something being stupid is usually alright. I call myself stupid, though. Some people don't like that. Alright. He did not block. That's cool. He just took the damage, which is okay. I kind of wish I would have binding that now. Definitely. Wow. All right. Danto's Vanguard. I think I'll binding this. I'll take one. This is going to be horrible unless he gets some lords. So let's binding the Danto's Vanguard because that card's really good. And then swing. Perfect. Alright, well. It goes to 9. And we get a dude. I'm okay with this. Champion. Alright. This is looking better. I'm going to play the Modern Fane, though. Is there any point in swinging? I don't think so. I mean, he's got 6 cards in hand, though, so... Good point. So I can leave up... I get what you're saying. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We'll take it. Come on, white land. White land. Got it. Got it. All right. So we're going to go... Dusk. And enter combat. Right, like, I had nothing else. I mean, it's technically a punt. Jan's right. Like, trying to make me better. I got you. Alright. Well, at least we get to do this kind of good stuff. Woo! Man, that did come in handy. He straight lorded up. And, woo! Yeah. Alright. Okay, okay. Woo! Alright, so what do we want here? Sanctum Seeker is actually really good. It's going to allow us to just, like, turn. On the draw, this trades well. I mean, I definitely think this is going to be a fight over who draws the most lords. So maybe it is about drawing cards and going wide. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on it. I want to try it. I want to try it. If it gets big enough, we can kill it with our Dusk and then get it back with Dawn. Alright, alright. He is on the play. What do we cut? Yahini will be able to grow through the roof, man. That'll be so good if we can finally, like, if we can get a Yahini. Man, what do we need here? This might actually be good to be able to pop. Right? Like, so many of these are really good, and it's like, do we want to give up some of our early creatures and have all of our big ones, which I kind of do. Like, I would like to just pack it all with 4-drops and just have bigger bodies plus our lords, and like maybe give up Sky Marchers or something like that. Or let's try that. Like, it could be wrong. It could be wrong. But we're on the draw. Slaughter. Do we have Slaughter? We don't have Slaughter. What is Vona's Hunger? Wow, that might actually be really good too. If we get the City's Blessing, they would have to sack half their creatures. That's actually just more removal. I actually like that over. I want to break up their synergies while we're building our synergies. I think he's going to be worried about Dusk Till Dawn this time, so I'm going to take that out. And we're going to go with Vona's Hunger this time. Seems weird, right? But now that he knows about Dusk Till Dawn, he might not want to build up so tall. It's not bad if he's got a... It's not horrible. I mean, we've got land. We did make the deck quite a bit bigger on the top end, so I'm going to keep. Only got one of these, so maybe I won't make so many punts with tapping the wrong land and not presenting the fatal push. Alright, so he has no one drop? Oh, I like it. Well, we don't either, so... So the question is, do you just fatal push an Adonto Vanguard right off the bat and make him take 4? Like, it's a real big question. It's like, do you just fatal push this thing and say, hey, all right, there's 4. And now we're going to start swinging back and forth, and I got to pray that I have better creatures than you do coming up? Or do I save this fatal push? Alright, so... Now if he goes to swing, we get to... Like, just block, we'll both pay 4? Because it doesn't buff the body. I kind of like where you're coming from on that, Sushi. Like, it just goes and gets the vampire you want. So okay, we're both doing, or we're doing this. Is he gonna make me take 8 here? Is that the question though? Or do we just take 3 and then like crack back for 3? I'll just take 3. I'd rather take 3 than us both have 16 life. Because now I've got to do it anyway. Okay, so... I can Fatal Push and hit him, or just play Maverin Fane and swing and pay the 4 life. Start making vampires. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we can just start making him chump. Like, if we can start putting chumps in front of this that are, like, other, then, yeah, that'll be good. So, yeah, I'm just going to swing and make a vampire. Okay, we'll see if he blocks. Alright. We'll pay the life. And now we get to get on that like nice little train of we get to put 1/1 life linker in front of him, so 5-point life swing every time he does it. Ah, alright, well, he got the Maverin Fane. Bye, Mav. It was nice. It was nice. Does he have another kill spell? Does he have a Lord? His own Maverin Fane. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a thing? So now he does it. We just go right back on this. Okay. Well, we will block. And I assume he pays the life. Wow. The second verse is just like the first. Okay. That's pretty good. Champion of Dusk. All right, that's a 4/4 body, but we're not casting it this turn, so we can just play this. I don't want to show the Chef at Dunes yet. Like that might be a trick we end up using. So we're just gonna play Legion's Landing. We have to be able to kill this Mobbrin Fane here. He's gonna be able to flip his Legion's Landing, but Nightbot, I'm gonna have to get you again, aren't I? Oh, we cannot swing. We cannot swing. Okay, well, unfortunately, it's bad. At least we get to block, and we get to block and then shoot down the Mobbrin Fane. Alright, what do we got here? Alright. Like, do we take one out? There's no point, right? So we go here. I mean, we could take one out, but it would cost us 4 life. I don't think it's worth it. We're in match 1, and so far we're taking a little bit of a beating here. And we'll go ahead and finish off Mobbrin. And he gets to make another vampire. Not cool. Wow, not cool, dude. Not cool. Another Adanto. Alright, well. This deck needs some instant go wide. I think we go here first. I guess I could have left up black. There's an argument to swing, but I think I'm going to block. I don't think you do much good with this deck if you're not swinging. So if you're not getting to turn sideways, then you're already losing. So that part's bad, and we really can't. We need to be forcing him to make exchanges, but we just can't. So, do we take our life totals down another notch? Let's do it. Does he decide to lose them both? Well, I'm going to pay for mine. And he's going to pay for his. So he'll be at 6. And we're at 5. Well, let's take some damage. Need something here. Something good. Fatal Push is great. I don't think it's enough. Do we just swing? Because we can't activate anymore. And we're at 2, yeah. That pretty much, that's definitely nail in the coffin. We don't have any. If we would have swung, would have gained 2 life. Could have Fatal Push. Ah, yeah, it's over. Yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, it's hard to know what's 2 and 3 cards down on the top of your deck. You know, I try, but I can usually only know like what's 1 card down or something like that. But you know, the mind games, they're hard. We're gonna jump right back into it here. Oh no, not again! No! The mirror again. All right. I shouldn't have done that. Should not have just jumped straight back into it. Gee. Like, you guys don't want to watch the mirror again. Yeah, we're not doing this. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Not gonna make you guys sit through the mirror. All right, so we'll go back somewhere else. I'm not getting in the lobby with him again. Like, that was him. He just went away. I don't want to just jump up because I don't want to get back in him. He may just think I'll give him another free one, and I don't want to do that. And then you guys are stuck watching the mirror, and you know, you wouldn't like that. All right, let's go to the lobby. Here we go. Maticus Bradicus. Right? Well, this sure looks good. This sure looks like a good hand. I think we'd be insane not to keep something this good. Alright, so let me make sure that it is always... I wish it would stay... Like, once you set this, just keep it the same size every time. Alright. Oh no. It's a different player, so... If he is playing Vampires, then... Radiant Destiny and everything. Wow. Just wow. Like, we may just go for Lords here. I don't know. Like, I don't know what we go get with this. Modern Fang seems good. Like, we want to get something extremely powerful. A Walking Ballista. Alright, well. He will need to pop that now. Oh, wow. Alright. White, black. Pop your Walking Ballista. Alright, so that got rid of the Walking Ballista. And then next turn we can actually, like... I think I'm just going to Forerunner, honestly. Alright. What is he playing? Is this just like Snake? Green Black Snake? Hey, another Ballista! Should have waited a turn. He'd been able to kill the Lord. However, this means I really want to get another buff down. So I'm actually that actually made me prioritize the Radiant Destiny just to get above this Walking Ballista. May sound funny, but I just don't want him to like go land, boom. I mean, hey, we can just swing 3. Fatal push. Alright, well, that happens. That happens. What do we go get that... I think it's Modern Feign, right? Like, this way you're giving +1/1s in combat? And that's our quickest way of going wide. And then Sanctum Seeker allows us to do great things when we start going wide. Ripjaw Raptor. Ooh, alright. So this is like a Dino Constrictor. I ran this deck at the beginning of Ixalan. Ooh, Sanctum Seeker. Alright, well, let's start go wide strategy. Yes, we will use the ability. And let's really look at this here. Twilight Prophet is not what we're looking for. We could go for the extra Sanctum Seeker and just go Sanctum Seeker, Sanctum Seeker, Sanctum Seeker, swing. What do you got, opponent? But I think we're going to go Modern Feign. And so our next draw will be Modern Feign. Mana efficient? Seeker's coming down later. I understand being mana efficient, but I don't believe this was the call for it. I think getting Modern Feign and starting going wide early is going to be our best way to eventually alpha swing for 20. Yikes. Yeah, this is going to get bad real fast. Like, he can shoot this down now. And we want to swing with it now. Like, we want to play Modern and then swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he doesn't have a way to kill this, like, if he doesn't, like, try to kill this right now, we go Ascend right here. I assume that he's going to Walking Ballista, like... I actually want to give Modern Feign the plus counter. So it can't be killed? Okay. So he can't shoot that this turn. Alright, well, that'll help us Ascend if he doesn't... He did not pump. Alright, perfect. Now we'll give him the plus. So now he has to tap everything and shoot, and he did not. So alright, we'll start pushing damage. We got City's Blessing, so we don't tap anymore. What's up, Gum? Like, I hope you guys could see the line I was going for here. I know that, you know, getting Sanctum Seeker down is going to be great, but this is going to be pretty good for us, too. I think instead of those two mainboard Ixalan's bindings, I think one could pose an argument for... He should end up turn, tap everything, and it shoot it again. Punt. Opponent punted. Anyway, unless he was trying to hold up Blossoming Defense. I think a mainboard Dusk Till Dawn would be good. Yeah, like, instead of mainboard Ixalan's Binding, maybe mainboard Dusk Till Dawn. I know that, like... Oh, wow, alright. And we need to swing with non... Alright, so we can make this swing 5 this turn. We're gonna take it. We're definitely going on the lifelink plan here. We'll see what the opponent's got for tricks. He's got one card in hand, but you know he can shoot things. Ooh, that's cool. All right, so we'll go Sanctum Seeker. And we're gonna go buff here, so this little fella can't be like just snipped off real easy by this Rishkar. And then do we want to attack with this one as well? I mean, we could always Fatal Push something that gets in the way. Kind of want to create a situation where I Fatal Push the Ripjaw Raptor, but we'll see. I think I'm swinging with all three. I'm still debating on where I want to go to blocks. I actually want to go to blocks and then make our Fatal Push decision after blocks, if that makes sense. Like we're gonna get another body here, so we get another +1/1 counter, so we can kind of protect. Oh, he's got things going on here. He's gonna Vraska's Contempt our Sanctum Seeker. All right, well, that's definitely a thing. So we get to flip their Legion's Landing. We get a counter on. Let's go counter here on Mauvrin. I kind of like the Forerunner now, like with Mauvrin Fane. So you definitely go get Mauvrin Fane when you get Forerunner like that. That's the combo right there. And we'll see how he decides to block. This has got Vigilance, Lifelink, 3/3. All right. So it doesn't matter here because I'm going to cast it on that, and we will pass the turn. Sweet. Yeah. All right. Well, I couldn't freely push the Raptor. See, like, yeah, the Raptor. Yeah, he scoops it up. He scoops to that. Okay. All right. Where are those Quentin Tarantino movies? Yeah, there we go. We got our Quentin Tarantino movies. Okay. Wow. I mean, card's good, but it's like my first cut. I like Champion of Dusk better, honestly. I get that in a long game or a good board stall or something like this, how good this is, and it's flying. It's flying, but I think this is the way to go here. Maybe the other Fatal Push. Okay. All right. I can. Okay, so we'll say 1 profit. I can get behind that logic. I keep forgetting that he is an Aetherborn Vampire. That is so cool. We're on the draw. Is that the right cut, or is this the right cut? Or do you just cut down a little bit on everything? I just kind of thin back a little bit. I'm not thinning back on the Lords, but what else has a 3 power? Sanctum Seeker's like game ender though, you know. Needs 8 Gruesome Fate sideboard. Isn't that Gruesome Fate though? Like you just turn everything sideways and bing. I want to cut one more. I don't know where to cut it. I kind of want to run this card. You know what? I'll cut down to one of that. We can always search for it, I guess. This is more powerful than I thought, especially when you already have your lands. But when you don't have lands, I don't think it would be perfect. You're not really drawing the card. You're just guaranteeing the proper draw. I mean, we got what we was looking for here, right? I mean, is he gonna just duress it out of our hand though? I'm gonna keep. I mean, we've got land, we've got Radiant Destiny, Adanto's Vanguard, you know, all the other good stuff. Radiant Destiny, man, I'm loving this card. What do you guys think about Ascend, the entire Ascend mechanic? Yeah, Philip. Yeah, I just read your message. You said the same thing I did. That the card is great. Like I do love it. It's I liked. I want to put this in that modern warrior deck I built because it's easier to cast. Yeah, that seems good. We have nothing to cast on turn one, so we'll just pass. I think we get down the Adanto Vanguard and make him like try to kill it, I guess. I think the Ascend part of it is just one of those things. It's like if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, then whatever. I mean, I'm wanting the Anthem anyway, so... Right, this thing is extremely hard to kill. And I think that was one of the reasons the Lords were made as 2 mana, because, you know, you didn't have to activate push for it. Wow, explores. So this is green-black explore. Counters. It would Gum's like it just went in all of them. Like everything that had any type of tribe, bam, done. Even if I had some kind of combo that could make one particular thing and a bunch of it, done. 20 Steel Hill Kites. Sorry. Well, alright, so he's got that. We'll take an Adanto's Vanguard, and we do have to start, like, turning things sideways here, though. That's nice. I'll just play the Swamp. And pass the turn. I want to make him spend some spells before we actually throw down this Seeker, but I also want to go wide. There goes the Seeker. Unless he wants to get rid of this because he's got no other way to get rid of it. So we'll see what he calls. Radiant Destiny, we draw a card. He got our 2 Radiant Destinies. He hit the like 30-something% chance that we would ever even see the card. But we drew a Legion Lieutenant for it. You getting in, dude? You're getting in? He's getting in. Well, we're taking it. He wants to race. Alright, so... I want to just play... We're going to play a 2-mana creature, so I'm just going to play the tap land. And there's an argument to playing the Legion's Lieutenant, but he's yet to actually cast any kill spells. And this is big enough to trade with the Merfolk, so I'm going to play that. And see if we can draw out a Fatal Push. Play the Dorks first. Yeah, I agree with what Deb says then. I like Adanto on 2, start drawing out those kill spells, and then play your, like, start going wide, then drop in the Dorks. So, like, this kills one of these two, right? Like, if he attacks, then he has to shoot. He didn't even attack. Okay. I think I play Dork. I mean, I think I play, like, Sanctum. No, because he's got Fatal Push up. Wow. Alright, well, I'll play this and call Vampire. I can do that. That will not be a punt. So do we Sanctum Seeker here and force his hand? I think so. So now he has to sack this, shoot this, Fatal Push this, take 3. Alright. A lot of action going on there. Sanctum's not living anyway. Fatal Push will get the Sanctum. I hate it when I'm right. I would actually like to be wrong sometime on that. Like, can you just not have all the good cards, opponent? Alright. He may decide he doesn't want to take 3 and we take 4. But yep. So, that's how that worked. He's got 3 cards in hand, we've got 4. I mean, I don't think we wanted it to play out a different way. It had to play out that way. Sanctum was the card that he's stuck on. He's stuck on stuff. Yeah. Right, like that just, we had to make all of that happen. So, yeah. Right. We had cleanup. I'm going to give it a moment here to make sure we're not running back into the same opponent. That's not the same opponent, though. Oh, somebody else is playing with him. We'll see if he jumps out again. If he does, it's a stream sniper. Jelly at 88. Alright. Is he gelling? Oh, we can't join Jelliot. Alright, alright. Let's get over here to the queues and see if we can jump into a nope. Why Wizards? Why wouldn't we just hit play? Do you take us here? See if I can get away with not giving my points away this time. I didn't want you guys to have to see double mirror match though. Jelliot. Wish KPS was here. Alright. I'll be like, look, it's Jelliot. No opponent? Come on. Gotta get an opponent somewhere. Well, let's... No, I clicked someone else's game. We'll just hit play. Someone will come to us. Well, come on, stream snipers. Jump in here. I'm up right now. Let's do this. Hey, I know everything in your hand anyway. Let's do this. I'll just pay attention to chat. They'll help me make the right calls. You'll have perfect information, but I'll have YouTube chat. Hey, I used to run this avatar. All right, we won the dice roll. We will be on the play. See? All right, all right. We get 4 runners, so we get to like do the Modern Fame thing again. Seems good. Like, seems real good. We've got the lands. I'm okay with it. Like, the only thing, if we could have traded one of these lands for an Adanto's, not Adanto, the first fort, man, that would have been good. Man, that would have been a good hand. You know, any of the one drops, but the first four would have been really good with the Forerunner of Legion. I'm coming around to this card. If you can make the tokens, Maverin Fane and Forerunner of Legion is a thing. No. All right, it's cats. It's cats. All right. Whew. Okay. Pendrus. Pendrus is waiting for me to respond. All right. All right. Hey, man, we get to just like search up all the things in all the world. He gets to do that like bad block there though that we don't like, where he gains like 5-point life swing. Man, that's bad. I'd rather him just swing and then like at least we gain a point from that. What do you got, opponent? A hidden stockpile. Swing, opponent. He did not swing. Okay. Sky Marcher Aspirant is pretty nice because that means next turn we'll play Maverin Fane and Sky Marcher. Yes, I think so. And we already have the lands, so we don't have to worry about drawing lands. So when we're just going to turn off the top of our deck right now. That I actually love that interaction. That's pretty cool. Like, we've already got all of our lands. We're just going to stop drawing cards other than exactly what we want. Man, that's... so next turn, we want Maverin Fane. Right? How broken does Maverin Fane get when you play a second Forerunner? I don't know. I know we need Lords against Hidden Stockpile. So we'll go ahead and trade this out. It's one less thing that he can revolt with on his turn. So I mean, he can play it then revolt it, but okay, he just all right. Well. Trial of Ambition. Well, Trial of Ambition is not going to be terrific. Ooh, another hidden stockpile. All right. Well, that makes things different. Man, he's going to trigger 2. Next turn, he'll probably throw down. Yeah, we're going to need Lords. Definitely going to need Lords. I don't think I have an interaction, so I don't think I'll be responding to that. So I'm going to go ahead and pass priority on that. I'm going to unclaim territory here. We'll call Vampire. We're going to go Maverin Fane. And I'm going to swing with the Forerunner of Slaughter here. And I'm going to swing with the Adanto, but with this, we get them both to 3/3, and I don't have to pay the life this time. So this play works out really, really well for us. And then next turn, we'll play land, and we'll go search up like something else really, really good. So we'll swing with the 2 3/3s. Well, 3 power. It'll actually have quite a bit more. In just a moment. Not quite a bit more. 1 more. Just 1. Legitimately 1. Well, you can reanimate the cat and sack it or whatever next turn. But this didn't really like cost us any life or anything, and we were able to really crash in there. So next turn we'll play this Forerunner of Legion and then play play Forerunner of Legion and then like probably go get a Lord Or okay, he's got to get rid of like Modern Fane right now. Oh wow, he's gonna get rid of a Danto right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a sand right here. I like being in the air, and I would love to draw more cards. So we'll make him answer this. Let's buff something. We just need to buff the 2/2 or the one power guys or 1 toughness guys, and then we'll swing in. And he's got no mana open, so like we even get to put a +1/1 on the lifelink, so he has no profitable trades. This interaction right here is good, guys. Like, it wins the small body war. I love it. Well, he can prepare the fumigate. That's perfectly okay. No fumigate, or no land for the fumigate. Man, Forsake the Worldly 100% has to come in. Don't think this is what we're looking for, but Forsake the Worldly and Ixalan's Binding are going to be premium removal here. Yahini will be great in this matchup. Twilight Prophet Flying is great. This will be good. Like, just damage that isn't done by actually hitting in the face will be terrific. This is not what I'm looking for. We're definitely going for Duress. I think we're going to have to just have Lords and trade in combat, so I want the Duresses. Like, there's a argument for here, because if he starts sacking dudes, we just start making a huge Alindra. So I think I'm going to go with Alindra here. And I think that's how I'm not bringing in the Dusk Dawns, because the plan is to get down 2 power and swing. Doesn't look like that's gonna, or 2 toughness and swing. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen. But man, I'm keeping this hand. This hand is set to punish a slow start. Like, if he gets a slow start here, and his deck definitely has the opportunity to have a slow start, this hand could really punish that. Alright, well, we have all of our colors now. We can get double white if we need it, double black, thanks to the unclaimed territory here. Renegade map. Does he have that perfect start of Renegade, crack it, go get black land, play? No, he's got the land. He still has it. He's still got it. Alright, well, that's bad for us. That means we are definitely on a huge stall plan. Like, I mean, we can't swing into this servo. Well, he's not actually pumping little dudes. He's just making his little dudes go Y. He's just making a whole bunch of 1/1 servos. So, yeah. Well, we'll play... I guess I could have played this so that I didn't have to take a life. You guys can call me on a punt on that one if you want. Oh, how I would love to top deck a Lord. Top decking a Lord would be so good. Or a Radiant. Radiant would be good. Anything to put us, you know, like to buff this body. Unfortunately, we're swinging next turn. Like that, that's happening. Because I think we're gonna have to go on to a. Well, we still have to take the 1 damage. And he knows that. He knows that we have to take that 1 damage. Now he just gets to pay 1 scry and then make another, and we still lose one of our dudes. Or he doesn't. Maybe he leaves up to 2. Oh wow, okay, so he's gonna get all the things. All the things. Well, I'm 100% playing Yahini next turn. Wow, did we duress? So let's go unclaimed territory and then play Yahini. And then I'm going to swing and flip this. And we'll see what the opponent does here. He just takes the damage. Okay. He just took it. Alright. I mean, I can understand that. Just like, hey, I just don't want to give you this. I want to have mine so I can flip mine and then I can do other things. I can't believe he just took it. See, now that's why you get to stick around, Nightbot, because every now and then you do something decent. I can't believe he just took the damage. Ooh, Anointed Procession. I kind of figured that was coming. Well, I'm going to Sanctum Seeker and swing. Or not. What is Sanctum Seeker? No, this is better. We go Ascend right here. And we're going to call Vampire. We get the City's Blessing. He's got 1 card left. I want to know what it is. What do you mean no? What do you mean, Jack? Come on. We went... It gave us the City's Blessing. It put us in the air. And we had Vigilance. So now we have blockers and attackers. Like, we got to completely swing and do all the things. Alright. He scooped. He scooped. He had a Fumigate. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. He had a Fumigate. I wasn't worried about swinging next turn. Then we were ending it. Yeah. Jackson, whatever. Whatever. You won. You won. Whatever. McDiesel. McDiesel. We'll join the game. So I normally run like 3 of Dev's decks. So some of you guys will notice what I just did, and others, it's going to take just a moment. But we're going to do this before the end of the show here. Don't get mad. I can see everyone leaving right now as I pull up the, yeah. No one's leaving. Everyone thinks it's on. All right, all right. We'll see. We'll see. So we'll just play this. We don't have a one drop, and we're gonna go relentless and start burning him here. Yeah, it was the last game of the night, and I wanted to get one game of this in for you guys. So we're just going to get one game in here, and we'll scoop it up. But thought you guys might want a little preview of what we got coming up next. Might start trying to add, you know, like a one game preview in. Unless you guys don't like it. Julio's like, I'm staying. I want to see this Path of Metal deck. I hope we can draw the Path of Metal. It's got a pretty sweet sideboard too. I mean, this Dire Fleet Devil here and Slaughter the Strong, a lot of the newer cards. But you know, we still got Glory Bringers, Abrade, and Chandra. You know, so a lot of power here. What? 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 Is it a Long Tusk Cub? It's a Long Tusk Cub. Oh my God. I'm going to shock the Cub. And I'm going to swing 3. Of course he's got to swing. He always swings. And then we'll just play land, and then we get to lightning strike. All right. Long way from closing it out here. I'm glad you guys like that. You know, when you watch other streamers, you see them do crazy stuff, and I was like, I've got to throw something in there, you know. So now anytime I see energy, I'm blinking the band. So, or anytime that it would have been like so sweet to have had a tune or had a couple energy beforehand. Yeah, I'm gonna shock this cat. He's going to cycle. Okay. Because if we shock the cat, we get in for 3, which is like 1 more point of damage. Well, that is sort of unfortunate. And, I mean, even though we can dump everything, I think we have to just, like, hazard it this turn. Like, if we don't hazard this turn, though, like, we can just burn, and then if we draw land, we're doing okay. Man, we have to draw land, or we can't swing with hazard Nick. No, I don't know. We get to dump everything, so maybe hazard's safer in hand. I think I like holding him in hand. We get to, like, clear something from the board, shoot something, drop the queen. Right. We wouldn't be able to get everything down. So I think we hold up. We can burn something, burn his face. Yeah, see, if we would have played the hazard. Ooh, wow. Yeah. This deck's going to be big, man. I really... What? I hadn't passed. I did not pass I didn't... Press priority. Maybe I did. Can't believe I did that. Can't believe it. Right? Just shock hazard. Just play it, shock hazard. I think we shocked that. Wow, I can't believe I made that mistake. It's so bad. Alright, so we shock that. He's going to Blossoming Defense it. Like, is it worth it? Sure. And what do we get for Hazard? Hey, another land. Well, if we hit Earthshaker Kenra now, we're good. So all lands from this point forward are pitched. Like, we have our 6 mana, so we're done. And I don't think there's any main board double white. Yeah. Punt emoji. Well, if you guys subscribe, I tell you what, that will, if we get 2 sponsors in the live stream, I can create an emoji, a custom emoji, and we'll do like a nut with the punt or with the football laces on it or something. So, you know, we've got the nut draw or punt. I wanted to do something for top deck for our first emoji, but punt emoji. Thanks DM. Thanks. All right. It's pretty good. Just be the channel logo. Just come watch me punt. Well, you know, I watch everyone else play too, and all they do is, like, I watch a ton of punts, and they're punts that no one else sees, so I don't see any reason not to swing. As far as I can tell, he still has to get in front of this. This Adorned Pouncer comes back with 5, though. He top stacks another land. He gets an Adorned Pouncer, and then... Oh, wow, he's going to go to 2? Where's the lifelink? He's got the mama cat! No! 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 Gain 6! No! Ah! Cat Lord. Get wrecked. Well, we didn't get to see Path to Metal. Oh well. Man, that's pretty good. Like Metallic Mimic and then Cat Lord. Pretty good. Alright, well, this red deck, it's got reach, but it's not unless you're going to be able to flip that Path of Metal early. I'm not going to corrupt this gameplay by playing too much of a deck that I didn't want to play tonight. But let's talk about the Vampires deck that we did play, you know. The deck was pretty good. I liked it. I think there's probably a couple spells in it that just didn't necessarily have to be there, and honestly, maybe this Twilight Prophet might be better in the sideboard or something. I just wanted Dusk in the main board. Like, Dusk seems like it would be really, really good. What do I think about Gonti? What do I think about Gonti? Is Gonti a vampire? He is an Aetherborn rogue. That'd be awesome if Gonti was a vampire. I love Gonti, though. Like, as far as what I think about Gonti, like, that's one of my favorite Enter the Battlefield triggers. Let me have the top 4 cards of your library. But that was the deck. Dev's definitely got a pretty good deck here. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with it. It played, you know, about the way I would expect a nice little tribal deck to go down. Curves out really nice. The Adanto Vanguard, it is the card you want to be playing on number 2. on turn 2. So crew fix, I'm going to say, man, that 4 of Adantos, I, I know you were arguing for just 3, but you had your, Legion Zealots and things like that in your main board on your version. But hey, we may end up playing your version if someone else doesn't post a Vampires version. So we may end up playing yours anyway. I will say this, guys. If you get picked for dinos, you will not get picked for one of the other tribes. Definitely going to try to spread it around. I know some of you guys will post 4 decks, one of each tribe, and see which one gets the most likes. But put a little effort into one of them. Make one really good, and I'm sure it'll get more votes than 4 bad ones. That being said, I should probably listen to that myself when I'm making decks, right? I tried to put a lot of work into the Sultai Reanimator, but it fooled me. It definitely fooled me. But, hey, that's our show for tonight. So I'll go through the spiel here. Like the channel if you like the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Get over to Reddit. Post your decks. This weekend is tribal, so I'm going to be picking a tribal deck that was posted this week. One for each of the tribes for Subscriber Sunday, and then join us on Subscriber Sunday to see if your deck was played or not. And if it is played, then by all means, jump in chat. Tell us how we're playing your deck, or I'm playing your deck wrong, or tell me how to play it right, or maybe it'll go the other way around. Either way, he did, and I watched absolutely all of those games, Jan. Yeah, that the modern version of it was really good, but man, he is just stuck on that Restoration Angel Rhino thing, right? Bless his heart. That's I'm the same way. I get on a particular thing. I really just want to make it work. And sometimes good cards just aren't that good, and that's how it goes. But that's all I've got for tonight, guys. Like, subscribe, share, toss me some money on Patreon, whatever it is you want to do. Thanks for coming out. I had fun. I hope you had fun. We'll see you next time here on Sideboard MTG.